What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some cheap and try hard, in my opinion, white Dominus designs. We're going to go over all of them, but real quick, I'm going to remind you I'm giving away a white Octane once we reach 30,000 subscribers, and all you got to do to get entered is just drop me a comment down below and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So as you guys know, the white Dominus is in the item shop. It's still in the item shop when this video comes out for about 4 hours, 5 hours ish. It will be there. If you want to buy that and use my code corgYT, I do appreciate it. If not, at least use someone's code. But we'll go ahead and hop into the designs. I just sat down and I made some designs over like the last hour and a half or so with what I have on my account, and I hope you guys like them. And if not, maybe change them up a little bit, or use something different. I don't know. We're just here to talk about some car designs, which I always think is fun. Obviously, all of these are going to use the white Dominus. You can also make these with the default Dominus, of course, or any other color Dominus. So to start us off, we are using the MDGA decal. I am using the unpainted version, which goes for about 100 credits from what I understand. I did have the black one on here originally, but it didn't really add that much to the decal, or to the look of the car, and it's like 300 credits. So I figured the default one is definitely just good enough, but use whatever you have. So on this side, we are rocking with the matte paint finish right here. And I'll just go ahead and show you guys these paint colors real quick, and you guys can pause the video and look at them if you want to. And then we are rocking with this color on the secondary. Obviously, we are using the unpainted Reaper wheels, which go for about 50 to 100 credits. Super cheap. And I really like the orange side of this car because it just looks so good. A little bit out of the box, not as try-hardy as the other side, but I like it as well. So this is the color we're using right here, and we are using the flannel paint finish. I believe this was in a rocket pass. So if you don't have it, I don't think it's tradable, but if you don't have it, you can always substitute for something else. And then the same color as the top for the secondary, same color as the blue for the secondary. So right there, and we are just using glossy right there. You can also use anodized if you want. It's just kind of in between to match the the gold-ish color on the wheels. So I decided to leave it glossy instead of go with the anodized, and it makes it a little bit cheaper. So win-win all the way around. Okay, moving on. This is probably my favorite design of the day. I was using this car yesterday in our fashion show. If you guys missed that, be sure to go check that out. It is, yesterday's video. It's, right below this one if you go to my channel. But this design is amazing. I love this decal. It's from this season's Rocket Pass. This is the titanium white one, but it's only about 50 credits for a tradable one if you don't unlock it from the Rocket Pass. So super affordable. And I know what you guys are thinking. You're using Veloci wheels, Veloci wheels, however you want to say it. Those are not cheap. They actually really are. I've looked at them. They go for about 300 credits because these are gray. They are not black. They look black, in my opinion. Like in certain lights, you can tell that they're definitely gray. But for the most part, I think they look black. And this is like a tip that I really like. I like using gray wheels if I can get away with it because they're so much cheaper. They just look amazing. So this is, like I said, the titanium white neural network decal, and we'll go ahead and go over the colors for you guys right now so that you guys can get the exact same car as this one right here, if you do like it, which I love it. I think it looks phenomenal. There's your colors for the red side, and here is your blue side. This is the one I showed yesterday, so you guys didn't get to see the red side quite yet, but this one is right there, and then the black as well. So that is that car. Obviously, I'm not going over any boosts or trails or gold explosions because you just kind of got to use whatever you have in your inventory for that. If you have a black boost or a black trail, usually those will look good with just about anything. I would recommend getting one of those for sure because they really do go with literally any car. All right, so moving on to car number 3, we have the MG88 decal on the titanium white Dominus, which looks amazing. So this is actually in this season's Rocket Pass, so it is tier, I believe, 52. I could be wrong. But you do unlock this on the premium side of the Rocket Pass, so you will have to have the Rocket Pass to get this decal. If you don't already have the Rocket Pass, you probably have enough time to get to tier 52 because this is not a tradable decal. So I would definitely recommend getting on that and getting this decal because it is super clean and looks absolutely amazing. I'll go ahead and show you guys the colors. This is our blue team right here. You cannot change the paint finishes or anything like that on this car or on this decal. So, and this is what I came up with for the orange side. I wanted to do something that didn't just have black as the secondary, so I kind of picked two similar colors, which you could do this for both sides as well if you wanted to. And just kind of made the, it pop just a little bit. It's a super subtle decal and looks really good. And for the wheels, we are rocking the gray Sterns, which once again, way cheaper than the black ones and look phenomenal. One of my favorite wheels for sure right there. Up next, we have, of course, the classic 20XX car. This decal is a black market decal, but it's only about 350 credits. So it's not too bad, depending on what platform you're on, 350, 400 credits. And then we are also rocking the Cristiano wheels with this one. I tried to change up the wheels for each car because obviously we could just throw a bunch of, of the same wheels. We could just throw Cristianos on any car and it would look good. But I tried to change it up, give you guys different options, give you that, get your creative juices flowing, get you thinking about different wheel options. So these are only about 100 credits if you don't already have them. If you were prior to free-to-play player, which has been a really long time, you have them on your account already. If not, they are super cheap. So I'll go ahead and show you the colors. I just picked some super dark colors because this decal looks really good with them. And it's just kind of super try hard. A lot of pros have been using this recently, and it just looks really good. It looks really good. So moving on from there, we have a super good looking car in my opinion. I changed up the colors once again just a little bit. So we are using the Ace decal. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it is super cheap, like 50 credits. And these are the colors we are using. So I went with kind of like a tealish green for the blue side, and then with the pearlescent matte paint finish, and then black for the secondary. And then on this side, I went with kind of like an orangish red color, which I think looks really good with the pearlescent matte paint finish, and then black for the secondary as well. And for the wheels, I'm using a wheel from this season's Rocket Pass. It is the black Glonix holographic wheel. These are super cheap, like 50 to 100 credits, and they are tradable, of course, so you can pick those up literally anytime. You don't necessarily have to have the Rocket Pass, because I think you don't unlock those until very long into the Rocket Pass, like tier 150 or something like that. But they look really good on here. Wheels on the Dominus, in my opinion, some wheels can just look really small, but these ones look really nice and I like them a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to preset number 6. Of course, you knew I had to throw a Dominus Suji decal in here because it's one of the best of the best. So these ones are 100 credits ish. So I'll go ahead and show you what the colors are, and I'm just using the matte paint finish all the way around for all 4 sides. All 4 colors, I guess. And we'll go ahead and show you the blue side, which I'm once again trying to change it up and not have the same design just with different decals. So I'm trying to use different colors, show you guys what each one would look like. Some of these aren't necessarily exactly what I would do personally if I was using this car, but that's where it's great because you can just change it up. And then we are using unpainted dicey wheels, which are super cheap, like 50 credits if you don't already have them on your account. This is another wheel that if you are, prior to free to play, you will have them on your account. I tried to avoid using stuff that's you can't get anymore, like the Dicey Oro wheels, which look super clean, and I do love them, but everyone can still get these, so I had to throw those in there. And I believe this is bringing us to our very last design, which is this one right here, which I personally really like. So let me tell you about it. We got the white Dominus, of course. We have the Kill Screen decal, which this decal is in the Rocket Pass. It is, I think, tier like 12. So if you don't have the Rocket Pass this season, I would definitely recommend getting it. There's a lot of good stuff in there this season. A lot of good stuff. So basically, this one will be pretty much free if you have the Rocket Pass. It's not tradable, so you got to have the Rocket Pass to get it. I'm using the sun damaged paint finish because it just makes it look super dark. And I'll go ahead and show you the colors right here. And what we used for the secondary is obviously just a black with the glossy paint finish. And I'll show you the red side right here, which also looks phenomenal. I love it. I did use a similar color to, you know, previous preset, but this is a completely different car. It looks totally different, and I love how this car looks. With all of the wiry looking stuff on the front of the car, I had to go with some black yaw mains. These are only about 300 to 350 credits, depending on your platform. You should be able to get them for around that, and they look amazing with this decal. They just match so well. And the sun damage paint finish, honestly, they look so good all together like that. So we'll run through them one more time. I'll just show you guys what we got. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite one was. I like, honestly, all of them. This one's kind of a little bit basic for me. This one, I really like this one, especially the blue side. I think it looks really good. This one is probably my favorite of the day, and I think the red side actually takes the cake for me. This color red is just amazing. It looks so good. And then obviously this one right here with the flannel paint finish looking fresh, and then the blue side with just a nice matte finish on it. Super clean, super try hard. We love to see it. So that is going to bring us to the end of this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to drop a big thumbs up on the video, and don't forget we're giving away White Octane to 30,000 subscribers. You guys know what to do. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll catch you next time. Peace.